the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? Late. So sorry. So very sorry. Not only am I late, I wasn't even here to start on time. And so I just want you to forgive me for everything. How are my peeps doing? Put my glasses on. them first. We have a lot to discuss, or maybe not. Maybe we don't have a lot to discuss. I mean, personally, I think black magic was put on me because I I just have no desire to put Beyonce down, right? I just don't have the desire. Um, Here's what I think. I don't know what Beyonce has done in the past, nor do I want to think about it, right? But I think for right now, she's not bothering anybody. Now, if something comes up later on, we will readdress. Oh, wait, damn it. Left my stove on and I can smell it burning. Okay, I left my stove on. So I'm back, and I'm just saying that if there is something that needs to be readdressed later, then I'm willing to look at something later. But I don't want to be right by putting her down because you all want to believe she does witchcraft. What I can tell you, everyone, is that witchcraft was already put on you, and it wasn't by Beyonce, right? The white man has put witchcraft on you. The white man has had you believing that your choice of religion and how you use your words, like they won, like the witchcraft worked. How your pastors make you believe that the only way you could be blessed is if you give them tithes. It's the only way you could be blessed. And watch them walk around in Rolls Royces, which tells me there's no accounting inside the churches. There's perceived accounting, but there's no real accounting inside the churches that some of your pastors have Maybachs and Rolls Royces. Pastors are allowed to receive a salary. I mean, I was in a Baptist church, and my preacher worked for the bus system. So I know that things can be done above board, like without taking from the congregation. I know this, and he did not. I mean, maybe I was just lucky to be a part of this system. Maybe that's what God wanted me to see. But I know when I went to California and I went to, I guess it was a Protestant. They didn't name themselves as Protestant, but I heard later that they absolutely denomination is Protestant, and it was a mega church. And all the celebrities went to this particular church, which I can't think of the name of it right now. But where's my phone? I could think of the name of it if I had my phone. Um, I can only tell you, I walked into that building and hated it. I couldn't figure out why this building gave me the EB-jibbies. I thought it was because it was mega. And I kept saying to myself, if something were to happen, like an earthquake, how would you get out? Would you survive? So I think that was the panic more than anything. Or I took that energy and placed it there. But I think that it would be unfair for you all to call Beyonce a witch. I think it's unfair rhetoric. I think because she tapped into her Yoruba sisterhood and Solange is Yemaja and Beyonce is Oshun, that's not witchcraft. It's only witchcraft if you alchemize the energy for bad. Anything else is tapping into the God given universe that God has given you. Like, you can't make a soup with herbs and not call it witchcraft. You can't. The herbs are there to alchemize what you're creating, which is dinner. But sometimes I'll take herbs and I'll put it in my hand and I'll charge it and I'll put it with a candle. And it's the same thing as making soup. I'm just using a candle. So men are afraid of witchcraft, black men especially. But that's because they do so much shit that they help you to believe that it's a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing. It's not. It can turn terrible. That's the difference. But so can overeating. So can drinking. So can drugs. Like, let's talk real here. But I also think Beyonce has a very mouthy 12 or 13-year-old that probably is saying to her, "You're just going to let this shit go?" I don't, I think you should say something because under Jay-Z's tutelage, she wouldn't have a voice. She didn't think she had a right to have a voice. And at this stage of the game, he is fucking everything up. I like to give Beyonce grace on what you all want to call witchcraft. And I'm warning you all. I know you all. The person that calls out witchcraft the loudest has done it. But you've done it for bad. Because I never hear anybody say, "Well, I hear about witchcraft. I ain't never done it, but I hear." Nobody ever says that. People do witchcraft, and unfortunately, they do it for the bad. Because if you're a bad bitch, like Beyonce, you're going to do it on you, on your career, on your money. But I'll tell you one thing, fuck with my family. Fuck with my family. And I know things. I have never denied knowing things. I know things. We just gonna leave it at that. And that's if you fuck with my family. Because I'm willing to go to God and go, "And you thought that was a bad thing?" But it takes fucking with my family. You could fuck with me. I ain't gonna worry about it. I know enough magic to block your energy. I'm that powerful. You might get me. Witchcraft might get in, but it's not sustainable. I have too much protection around me. I got a whole thing of feathers. I tell my birds in front of the house, they love listening to me. I talk to them and I said, "Hey guys, leave me some feathers." Sure enough, feathers started dropping. Every time I got home, there would be feathers all over the lawn. And I would joke with John and I'd be like, "Where did all these feathers come from?" And he's like, "Well, Tracy, they fight." I said, "John, I've been here 4 years. This is a lot of fighting. I've never seen them leave these feathers, but I guess the only way to leave the feathers is to pluck it off one another. To show my gratitude, I picked up every single feather as long as the feather was intact. If it was already fried, I don't want it. The feather has to be intact, and I would put it in a potted plant. You know how I know evil was sent to me? Every single feather. In the beginning, the feathers were fine. But then one day I announced to y'all that I had these feathers and I showed y'all the feathers. And right after that, every feather went fried. Let me show you. I threw them all out, but maybe I have some left. I demand, oh, side tip, getting a side tip, guys. I demand that all my feathers look like this. So when I come home, there's feathers all over the place. I pick up feathers that look like this. And I pick them up and I go, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the feathers. And I put it outside in a potted plant with rocks. And so the feathers stick up like this. At some point, all of the feathers look like this. That's not because of the weather. It was right after I showed you all how the angels were protecting me. And once I showed you all how the angels were protecting me, look what they had to do. They had to fight the demons. Look. Now, at some point, I just left the feathers there. I don't care. Angels do what angels do. But ultimately, it took months because I'm never worried about demons and devils and bad energy. I'm never worried about that shit. Ever. Ever. Whatever happens, God authorizes, good or bad. God authorizes. So I'm going to trust God in the process. But ultimately, it was just looking so ugly that I threw all the feathers out. And I haven't asked them to replenish my bowl. All right, let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Foods. How are you? Happy Friday. Jesus Christ. Hi, Jenny G. Hey, Tracy. Hey, you all. Hi. I'm going to have to close this door. Um, Jaden, Kenneth, good health, everyone. Good health. Good health, purple passion, abundance in all areas, Tracy and Chat. And may we wish you abundance in all areas as well. Purple passion. Good health, everyone. Good morning and good health, everyone. Hi, Dee Dee. Where you been? Hi, Stephen. Hi, Noel. Sending you all the love, patience, strength, and solution. Thank you, Purple Passion. I really appreciate that. Good health and happy Friday, Tracy. Good health, Kiona. Hi. Hi, Sissy. Good health, good health. I am well. I am well. Good for you. Hi, Michelle. Hope you're having a blessed day. Yeah, I've been in peace and calm as of lately. This whole week has been a week of peace and calm. I'm just waiting for October 30th, but I got some update on 3AI Atlas. I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen October 30th. I'm confused. Something is supposed to happen October 30th, but something more major is supposed to happen on October 23rd or November 23rd, December 23rd or 24th. I don't know. I'm confused. At this stage of the game, if they're going to show up, show up. If you're not going to show up, I don't care. The president has torn down the White House. You know what? I think, go with me here. I think the president has torn down the White House because it was built by blacks, right? And I think he wants blacks to complain. And ain't nobody black saying nothing. Oh, it was built by black people. Ain't nobody said nothing. But I think he wants to be like, oh, let's watch the black people. I think people keep trying to bait us into an argument, and we're just like, tear the shit down. Tear it down. I don't care. I don't if you don't care, white people, I don't care about the White House being torn down. That's not my job today. My job today is peace. Seriously, do you guys really care? I know it was built by slaves, but you know what? The slaves should have torn the damn White House down. They should have went on strike and torn it down themselves. she See, this is why I love my people. She is like the White House is none of our business. Right? No one black is responding. We're like, did you have your coffee? Are you having a good day? That's what we are doing. We're still having coffee. We're still letting you all do whatever you all do because you all know you can't fight this crazy man. And we're just like centuries and centuries and centuries of fighting and inventing. We is tired. We is tired. We're going to start talking like slaves again. We is tired. Do whatever you want to the White House. Tear the north, the east, the west wing, tear it all down. Make it all gold looking and obnoxious. Throw a few lions in there, like, but gold, like somewhere in Egypt or something. We don't give a shit. It's not like we get invited to the White House anyway. It's not like there's a whole black caucus. And I bet you the bust of Lincoln got demolished. I bet you he's going to have a beautiful picture up there of him and Melania dancing. And in case you guys didn't know it, the reason we don't have a ballroom at the White House is because we have the Kennedy Center. That's their version of a ballroom. Listen, I'm not the educator here. I don't know why they don't have a ballroom. I know nobody can afford that shit. But $45 billion, and then give another 40 billion to Argentina, and then give another 200 billion to Israel. But you welfare people, you do not get your food stamps. You will not get your food stamps. You will not get your $200 food stamps. Your children can, well, I don't want to say it. But nobody's arguing. Am I the crazy one? Maybe I'm in the wrong part of the US. Maybe I need to be in California to understand that y'all are arguing. Are you? Not you. I'm talking to those people. I'm talking to white people. Okay, thank you. I've seen plenty of black people respond to this disgusting abuse of power. That's what's so disgusting. People go hungry while he builds a ballroom. I guess the Democrats have nothing to say. What are they saying? Jeffrey Himes, what is his name? I do like him though. But what is he saying? Oh, people are definitely speaking out. I must be in the wrong part of the country because I am not getting that kind of news. Yeah, Sister Craft. There's something called Three Eye Atlas. I did a video on it. Go look at the video. There's an entity in the sky that's coming for us. How you doing, Sister Craft? Gary Wright. The White House is like a high school. It's oh my God, it's White House high. That's so funny. I don't understand what he gains from taking food away from people. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. I I I, I don't know. So, oh, I still don't have my phone. What did I do with my phone? Man, I gotta get the fuck up again. Uh, oh, I'm so tired. I'm tired. Where's my phone? Oh, all right. All right. Oh, oh, Sissy, I don't remember, but I can go through it because it had something red in it. So I'll pull it and I'll tell you. I don't remember, but I remember that there was something red in it. I knew you were going to ask that, and I should have just saved it. All right. All right. Um, what? Oh, all right. All right. What am I doing? Oh, putting up some videos about Beyonce. All photos. So, do you guys know the story of this Khadija girl? Because I just couldn't find enough that would help me to get to the nitty gritty of this. Like, what is it that she is trying to say? Who put black magic on who? Beyonce did it to her first, or I'm confused. Help me out. Do you guys know the story at all? Oh, I heard. I'm so proud of you, Sister Craft, and all white people. I'm really, really proud of you. 7 million people went, and I'm so proud of you all. Gary said, Trump always have his Marie Antoinette moment. Let them eat cake. Oh, it's part of Project 2025. The plan was to traumatize people. Cruelty is at the point, and what he gains by cutting SNAP tax benefits for the rich. Okay, that's making sense now then, because I feel like, oh, it's windy out there today. I feel like he wants blacks to act out, and we're not doing it. And so, because the impression is that more blacks have SNAP, that's how they're going to get us to act out. But in actuality, throughout the country, more whites have SNAP. So they don't want to act out. It's okay. Remember, this is where I kept telling y'all family's going to have to get together. And SNAP is about food. So family's going to have to get together and they're going to have to feed their families. And it's okay. Beautiful. Right? Are you talking to Sister Craft? That is beautiful. All right. Did I send the videos over? Let me see. Video. No one's telling me what the conflict is. Please help me. I don't know what to do.
Thought we been knew that Solange was a child of Yemaya. Let's talk about it. Because everybody has been going crazy about these recent posts that Solange had posted of these altars. Basically, she left out this altar and she posted on her Instagram and turned off the comments. And then this specific altar, she's honoring the goddess or the deity Yemaya. And here's a closer picture of basically the altar that she left. And here's another closer picture of the Yemaya statue that she had on her altar. And a lot of people was asking, like, what deity is this? Who is this she's worshiping? And Yemaya is extremely popular Orisha. And what exactly is a Orisha, you might ask? Basically, this divine spirit or deity in the Yoruba culture of West Africa. And there's hundreds or even thousands of these different Orishas. And Yemaya is one of the most popular ones, and she is a mermaid, water spirit deity. And she represents so much, and she's known as the mother of all living things. She is a powerful protector, particularly in women and children. And other religions like Santeria and Ifa worship her as well. But when someone be like, I'm a child of Yemaya, that basically means she is your personal Orisha. And it's a whole process that I'll talk about on another day of what you have to do to get your own personal Orisha. But basically, Solange is with Yemaya. They're like synchronized. I mean, and this is no secret. I mean, she openly just posted it and talked about it. But yeah, like whenever they find out who their Orisha is, they worship them. They leave out altars with different things that the Orisha likes. Like each Orisha have different things that they prefer. So, with Yemaya, you would bring out flowers, fruits, different like things from the sea, shells, different little statues of stuff like that, things she would like. And in return, she's supposed to give you blessings, protect you, and all that good stuff. And she's usually seen wearing blue or white. And, people leave out seafood as well. I forgot to mention that, seafood and different things like that. But yeah, she's been made it obvious that she, is into Yemaya. And Queen Bee is supposed to be into Oshun. She's talked about that in her Lemonade album. Like, they're open about it. Lots of celebrities are into these Orishas and have their own personal deities. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And keep it cute in there.
I mean, I have a statue of Yemaja, and I've shown her, and I got it from a Spanish store, so she came white, and I didn't like that because the Spanish have a different color, so I made mine nice and chocolate. I leave food out for mine. Last night I made salmon cake, mashed potatoes. I let out a piece of watermelon for my dad if he wanted it. The night before, I left out food, um, and I gave Tony orange Fanta. Fanta is very important. There's something about Fanta and magic. It's weird. Not just orange juice. For some reason, it has to be Fanta. What else did I leave out? Oh, I left out a fresh cup of water. Um, and usually I leave them coffee, but oh, last night I brought somebody in my ghostly spirit. Somebody likes rum. Let me show you. I might not bring the food because I should have thrown it out this morning. I didn't clean my altar this morning. Oh, this is my Yemaja, and this is a rum. Somebody likes rum in this place because I purposely put the rum to the brim. And overnight, this is what the rum looks like. And then last night, staying in, I'll close the door. Staying in. And then last night, you just give them a little bit, like they don't need a lot, and you leave it overnight. I do put my bowl in water because of the ants. I put it in water and then I place the food out. And then, oh, damn it. Why does this always happen to me? This is what I left out for them last night. Some salmon croquette, mashed potatoes with parsley, garlic powder, onion powder. No salt though. This is a little piece of watermelon, the pink one, and a big slice of bread because ancestors lived off bread in terms of they lived off biscuits, but I don't eat biscuits, so I can't put biscuits out for them because I don't have it to offer to them. When you wake up, the texture of the food totally alchemizes and it's disgusting the very next day when you wake up. So you go to touch the salmon and it doesn't look like what you put out the night before. Like the piece of watermelon shrunk. I don't know about the mashed potatoes, but the salmon cake looks a little different. And look over here, it literally looks like somebody took a bite of the bread. And part of our rituals, for those of you that have not invested, oh, and this is my Yemaja. How beautiful is she? But I had to paint her. I had to paint her. And I painted her with shoe polish. She might be are you dusty? No, this is just her. No, you seem dusty. I carried her, by the way, from California. All right. This is my girl. All right. This is Tony's bracelet, and there's a reason why she gave me this bracelet. I never understood because I had vowed never to go to France ever in my lifetime. Not after what they did to Haiti and whatever happened in the Louvre, good for them. And Macron needs to step down. I hate Haiti. I mean, I hate France for what they did to Haiti. So I don't care what happens over there. Because they still don't acknowledge that they have African artifacts that they stole. Okay, I'm over myself. And then this is rum that was, I swear to God, last night I measured it on purpose. Because the night before, I noticed that it was down far. And I'm like, so last night I said, I'm going to put it to the rim. And let me tell you. Now, of course, you might say it's evaporation or something in the air texturizes the food. And I'm not going to deny that all those things are possible. But also, it is my job to feed my ancestors. And I like to feed my ancestors, especially if something good has come through. Right now, I'm feeding my ancestors because Tony's on the other side. And I just want them to take care of her the way she took care of me here. And so I'm feeding them so that they could know how much I recognize, like how much they helped me down here with Tonya. And I really don't care like how deep my belief system goes. I also don't care how educated I am or am not in Yoruba. Um, but Yemaja is my deity because she takes care of mothers and children, and I'm always for feminine power. Um, and then there's Israeli in Haiti, the one that also takes care of women and children, the one who Diddy has on his back, who thought was going to save him from some shit. And believing in your African culture and learning about it is no different than the school system making you learn about Venus or Aphrodite or any of the Greek gods. You don't have to learn any of the Greek gods. You should invest in your African culture. Significance, name Fatima and its variation Fanta is also interpreted to mean captivating or a woman who abstains. Okay, I mean, I love that, but I don't think Fanta, I love that. I really do. But I don't think Fanta is the same thing in Yoruba No, hoodoo. Hoodoo. It's hoodoo. People use Fanta in the hoodoo tradition. I'll figure it out, but I do love what you're saying. Meaning, it's West African version of Arabic name Fatima. Fatima was the name of the Prophet Muhammad's daughter. The name is deeply reverent in Muslim communities. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Craft. Tracy. Oh, love me some salmon cakes with stewed tomatoes. Ooh. And corn, bringing out my southern side now. And I started to get some corn last night because I showed my friend Richard a corn on a cob, but then they cut it, sliced it this way, and then fried it in oil. And I was like, oh, and I sent it to Richard. I was like, I think we need to do this. So Richard wants to celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but Richard's white. Um, and so he said, we have to start planning for Thanksgiving. And I was like, okay, so I think I'm going to bring some Native American corn, the way I saw it, and fry it up. Richard said he's going to make ham. So right now, that's all we got. 2018, Beyonce's drama, Kelly Thompson filed a restraining order against Beyonce, accusing her of extreme witchcraft and dark magic, and claiming the seeker had spells on her. I never really saw the actual restraining order. That bitch was crazy. She's nuts. She said her cat was talking to her. What? And she packaged the cat up and sent the cat to the Humane Society. That bitch was crazy. I'm not a fan of crazy ass bitches, but let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? I just think it's so easy to call Beyonce a witch when I think all Black people need to be stepping into their witch era. That's what I think. I think y'all got to get educated on your witch eras. Did you know that every culture has witches, including Yoruba? There's this thing in Yoruba where there are these three witches. Guys, we culturally, we all can't have the same thing and it not be real. But you're mad at Beyonce because she taps in? That's crazy to me. So I just think this drama is batshit crazy. And I really don't want to bring her up because I just think she's batshit crazy. Again, I'm a big fan that if you accuse somebody of witchcraft, you're doing it. And it didn't work. Because on someone like Beyonce, it's not about witchcraft, it's about protection too. So y'all keep talking about her doing witchcraft because your magic's not working. That's my belief system. Have you been hearing the same thing about Fanta? That's going to be my next um, research. Like, what's all this Fanta magic? And let me tell you something. That was Tony's favorite drink. Fanta soda and strawberry milkshakes and French fries. Another southern dish, fried corn with fried bacon bits. I could do that. Do you think I should wrap it in bacon and fry it that way? I could do that. I could wrap it in bacon, like when I cut it into corners. I'm not a whole corn on a cob type of person. In fact, I rarely eat corn. But when I saw it, I was like, I think I could do this. So I'll just cut the corn in quarters, wrap it in bacon, and fry it. You're giving me some good ideas. Richard will eat anything from me. I gave Richard I had the salmon cakes and mashed potatoes last night. And so I gave Richard salmon cakes, mashed potatoes. I gave John salmon cakes on bread. So, and I have so much left over. And let me tell you something, it is so tasty because I got up in the middle of the night. Thirsty. I got up thirsty, but I thought, maybe if I just eat a salmon cake, that'll satisfy my thirst. Oh, I was eating my salmon cake like tired. It was so tasty. I'm afraid to taste it right now because I'm saving it for dinner. Mm, mm, mm. Love me some ham and sweet potatoes. Ham and sweet potatoes. I definitely can make a killer sweet potato. Maybe I can make the corn and the sweet potato. She rocks. I could do that. But the way I was taught was to whip it, not slice, whip it and make it into mashed potatoes. But it comes out good. I might do that. Let me see. Seashells is saying something. She teaches how to heal emotional wounds, helping people face buried pain with compassion. Oh, is that Yamaja? I thought she was heavier, but she's not. She's very light. There's some things I need to do, and I was thinking, what should I do? But she's not heavy at all. I'm going to carry her. And then you guys don't know this, but this guy over here, I believe this is St. Jude. He's so heavy. Ah, this dude came from my dad, and I carry him everywhere. So I love St. Jude. All right. My only many only see her as gentle, but her powers is immersed in ancient, capable of both creation and cleansing. She can wash away what no longer serves you, just as the tide away erases footprints in the sand. I love that. Now, unfortunately, I can't teach this because I feel like I don't know enough. So rather than teach it, I just ask God to give me what I need to move forward in life in terms of like getting the education that's required. But I don't teach it because I don't feel confident in the teaching. There are people that are better than me. What concerns I have is how much people charge to learn this. And I think charging an extraordinary amount of money is ridiculously unfair. So I would never spend $600 in a course to learn about this. I would never. I don't think they want us to do it that way. Oh, you do it the same way? Yes. Whip it smooth. Southerners, are you Caribbean? Because I know Southerners like it candy, and I don't like it candy. With brown, I was gonna say with brown sugar, and then I held back. With brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. That's exactly how I make it. and whip that shit up with some vitamin D milk, and it is amazing. Hmm. Oh, I didn't know anybody makes it the way I make it. I love it. I'm a hillbilly. You're from the South. You're not Caribbean in any way. Sweet potato souffle. What is that? Is it good? Mm. It's like white potato souffle. I know what a souffle is. You just make it with sweet potato. I got it. Ah, I love me anything coconut. Coconut cream pie would be my jam. However, if I were to have a choice in dessert, it will always be vanilla with chocolate frosting. If I had a choice, but that's not a Thanksgiving final outcome. Mostly pies, and I'm not a fan of pies. Apple pie, blueberry pie, pecan pie. What other pies are out there? Oh, no, 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 no. I would eat sweet potato pie. That's the only pie I would eat. Sweet potato pie on Thanksgiving. Coconut cake or upside down pineapple upside down cake. Look at us. Look at us. So I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I do celebrate people that celebrate Thanksgiving. So what I've learned over the years is that my need to not celebrate Thanksgiving is very, very important. But when you look at the loneliness of people and how to them the day is about not remembering that you don't have family around you, then I celebrate. There's no need for me to take a stand. I want to help you celebrate. So that's what I'm going to do for Richard. John does have family here, but I believe Richard already told John we're going to have food, whatever, whatever. But we'll figure it out. Like after my sister's memorial. Wait, what are patty pies? What is that? Am I still buying patty pies? I don't know if I ever brought patty pies. What are patty pies? Oh, wait, patty pies? Or do you mean you all making me hungry? What are patty pies? I don't know what that is. Oh, the one thing I love about coming into Caribbean is eating, and I eat this all the time. What are the meat pies called? What are the beef? Not they're not pies. Meat. It's just escaping my tongue. Oh, what y'all would call Jamaican pies, but that's not what it's called. Caribbean beef patties. Beef patties. Is that what you mean? Oh, let me tell you something. If y'all got a Walmart open and Patty's pies are in there, Patty's pies are the best. Don't even make pie. If Patty's pies are in the nearest Walmart, buy Patty's pies. Her sweet potato pies are to die for. I don't know if she's advanced to other type of pies. Oh, her sweet potato pie is to die for. But no, we don't get Patty LaBelle's pies in the Caribbean. All these damn cooks in the Caribbean, you think they're just going to buy a patty pie? It's not happening. Besides, we don't have Walmart here. Nasty You don't like Patty's pies? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, what one deep say? I'm so sorry, but someone white made those terrible tasting pies. What pies? Goodness. I think she's talking about pies that Patty LaBelle started to. I love Patty's pies. Well, her name spelled correctly is Patty. Oh, I never knew that. Yeah, I'm thinking about the beef patties. That's what I eat that shit all the time here. The Caribbean beef patties, almost every day. To the point where I had to go on a diet against them because they're so tasty. To me, Thanksgiving is every day. To me, to Gary. Yes. Incognito, you don't like Patty LaBelle's pie? Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. Hi, July. They are basically nothing special. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. I can't talk about Patty's pies that way. Her pies are too sweet. Oh, they're too sweet. They're too sweet. I don't know, guys. Oh, she has other pies. She got peach cobbler. I would never eat peach cobbler. That's my sister's favorite pie. I would never eat it. She got sweet potato. She got blueberry. She got apple. I didn't know all this. I just know about the sweet potato pie. I didn't know she expanded. Oh, maybe that's why you're saying her pies are too sweet. Maybe it's the other pies. Jaden says the pies are good for what they are. You're not getting grandma's sweet potato pie that's to sit on the shelf for months. Jaden. I do remember the guy that he put her pies on the map, child. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. My mother and family makes pies to die for. I will never buy them. Not good. Aw. Well, first of all, if you got grandma and your mama cooking pies, I already know. Like my sister says, you put your foot in it, I put my foot in it. I know they put their foot in it. So I would take grandma's pie over Patty LaBelle's pies. I would. But grandmas don't cook anymore. Grandma's got lazy. Grandma's like, who's cooking? Cause I'm gonna run my mouth in the kitchen. I'm gonna call all you all nasty. I'm gonna direct the energy in the kitchen. Don't be putting that on that table. Make sure that goes in the oven. Make sure it's at 375 and you watch it for 35 minutes. That's the grandmas of nowadays. Their black asses are not in the kitchen cooking. No. So that's why we gotta buy Patty LaBelle's pies. All right, let me give y'all a thank you. We're just, oh, why is this not showing today? Oh, I always do this. We got all this conversation going and I ain't got nothing showing for it. I like when everything shows. All right. Oh, I love a lemon pound cake. You got family that cook pies every other week? Did they missing a whole decade? Did they not understand we don't cook anymore? Grandma door dashing. One deep. I'm 52. Girl, you do not look 52. I would have never said that. And grandma, and I love to cook. I love to cook too. I cook for all my neighbors. I love to cook. But a lot of times I do just around here. Everybody home cooks around here and then they sell it. So I really don't need to like cook all that much. These people cook much better than me. Like you ain't taste white rice until you get it from a Puerto Rican or Caribbean. And I'm just talking about just right rice. They put their foot in right rice, and you don't do nothing to right rice. My father's the best cook. My mom made the pie crust. Oh, y'all be going to work over there. All right. All right. Y'all be going to work over there. All right. Let's look at some more videos. But by the way, y'all, if you want to leave something out for your ancestors, it don't have to be cooked food. Remember, if you're in New York City and you want to leave a pizza out, they'll be happy with that. If you go to the store and there's um, a lemon cream pie, go get it and set it out for your ancestors. It's the thought that counts. It's you saying, I remember you. This may not be the food that you were eating, but I'm going to tell you what these motherfucking ancestors, they like some libation. You give them some gin or whatever is popular in your community, they're going to drink up the libation. That they will like. You ain't got to worry about the food. You just get them a little drunk, they'll do anything for you. They will slaughter a cow and bring it to your front door for you. Them ancestors, the ones that like to drink, don't get mad at me, ancestors. I tell no lies. You put out their favorite sweet tea, they would love that. They do like water. That's really important. And I don't give them tap water because I don't drink tap water. I give them, water out the bottle. And Elegua loves Hennessy. Oh, does he? Oh, I know Elegua has been helping me, so I'm gonna get him some Hennessy. And he likes cigars. I thought I had cigars here, but I'll get a fresh cigar. It doesn't matter. Ancestors are nourished by energy. The act of pouring libation feeds them spiritually. They love some libation. It replenishes their strength and helps them assist you more powerfully. See, I didn't even know that. Oh my God. I didn't even know that, sweetie. Thank you for saying that. It opens the ancestral gate. The sound and vibration of liquid touching earth or floor is like knocking gently on the ancestor door. I love that. Thank you. Oh yeah. Yeah. This right here, I like to touch it, and it's not like leftover food, right? When you touch it, it's like crusted over. It's like a wax. It feels like wax when you touch it. You're never supposed to eat the ancestors' food. It's like something buzzed on it, and then the alchemy changes. But I'm kind of wondering, does the alchemy change to their energetic vibration? Like the human food has to be switched over to their vibration in order for them to enjoy it. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And so that's why the next day when you go to touch it, it feels like nothing you've ever touched before. You won't be able to match this feeling to anything. It feels kind of like a rock, but a rock that is soft, which there's no such thing as a rock that is soft, but that's what it feels like. So I love talking about all this good stuff. I'm not the expert, everyone, but in not being an expert, I still make an effort to learn about African culture, African history. Maybe I don't have the best people around to teach me, but I'm not about to spend $600 for a class anyway, kiss my ass. But the information is out there, and all you have to do is pray on it and just say, God, bring me Yoruba, Haitian, whatever you want, Ifa information to me. And I need to add that you all need to say, and let me not be scared. We were taught to hate our deities. But if you think about it, hating your deities actually means that they hated our deities. So we've learned to take on their hatred. But the thing that's most important is that the information survived. How in 20 Wait, wait, how do you know? Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. You're one of the angels. Oh, I get it. I watch from the one of my girls sent me this book, and we're talking about African history, and she sent me this book, Spirits Come from Water. And she's like, she just sent me a text. She goes, if you don't read that damn book I sent you, and I'm like, how do you know I haven't read it yet? So funny. All right, today, I'm gonna start today. Today. Nope, I'm the engineer who wants to make sure someone doesn't call the Antichrist to Earth. Okay, I don't know what that means. We not pulling in no Antichrist. She's so funny. All right, I'm gonna start reading it today. Thank you. Ah, should I make this my next book club? All right. All right, everyone. I just wanted to talk about Beyonce and people calling her a witch, and I want you all to be mindful that there's a witch in all of us, and you are allowed to use that witch. Be careful on using that witch on others because magic does work, but nowadays magic is backfiring. Oh, okay, great. Oh, someone gave me my next book club. This is it. Spirits Come from Water by Ahimi Aura. And One Deep says that book is sold at Walmart. So get your book. Get your book. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it for y'all. I think that I think I'm going to read the book ahead of time so I'm not struggling with the understanding of what Spirit wants me to share. So I will start the book club. I'll tell you right now. Give you all time to purchase the book. I'm going to read it in advance. But I'm going to start the book club Sunday, September 16th. Sunday, September 6th. Wait, I always do this all the time. November 16th. November 16th. Sunday, November 16th. I would have read the book already, and I will have my notes for you all, reading it ahead of time. All right. Did you guys want me to do a reading on Beyonce? And if so, what is the question on this arena?
I'll get in here for this shit, honey. It looks like one of Beyonce's dancers had time today. So it looks like you're going to have to pause and read it. I'm just going to skim through it real quick for you. That the dancer is accusing Beyonce of trying to get in contact with her so her child could be involved in some sketchy activities. You pause to read this and then let me know what y'all think in the fucking comments, because this is some wild shit right here. She tagged Beyonce and everything.
Um, I still don't know what's going on, and that gives me some concern that y'all have put Beyonce's name on blast, but y'all can't even explain what the fuck is going on.
This girl got me and Beyonce up. So if you know, this is Beyonce, and if you care, this is Beyonce, her dancer, one of her backup dancers, who seemingly is mad at Beyonce for some reason. She says, "Are you effing serious? You call for my child to be raped. You evil effing witch." At Essence, the magazine? What? Check on my child. I'm about to blow this ish through the effing roof. At Beyonce, you went too effing far. You got to be kidding me. I'm the child you off to be a star. You forgot? What? What is she talking about? You were only supposed to be a star on the tree. Huh? Giving orders of takeouts never went with your stardom. Watch what the F y'all do at this time when it's happening to me. Hold on a second. Dang it. When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career. Not with my goddaughter. I will blow your world up. Really, Jigga Man? Girl, if you had a problem with Beyonce and she was doing so much to you, why would you let your goddaughter go and be a dancer or be around her? This lady is clearly going through something. And she deleted the post, by the way. But I went on her story because she's been posting on her story. Let me show y'all what she posted. She posted this with Kelly Rowland at Essence. I'll be right back. Let me see if she talking about the magazine, because if she is, this is just clout chasing. It is. She's chasing clout. Because why would you take Essence out of all the people in the world to tag? Girl, get on somewhere trying to tag Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland is on tour. She is not worried about what you got going on. Here's this other post. She gonna post on the run too. With the T, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Girl, if you got something to say, you just need to say it. All these subliminal messages and stuff like that. But if you was really trying to protect your child, why is you throwing up subliminals? You would just say what was happening. First she was your child, then she was your goddaughter. Like, she's clearly... You need to stop speaking in circles and stuff and just go ahead and say what you gotta say. These people done lost their mind.
Yeah.
They want to make Beyonce the villain so bad. It never gave villain. It never gave villain. It gave maybe she ain't paid a couple people for a couple songs. Maybe she didn't play the dances the best she could. Maybe. But it never gave evil. It never gave calling to, who are you? For her to call and to get offed. Who are you? You're a dancer. Dancer. So, anyways, y'all comment like below. And we gonna talk about this, alright?
All right.
And I just want to say this because I know there's going to be some black Christians on here, the ones that call everything evil, and everything in the world evil, while looking evil, while saying everything in the world is evil, looking scary while they say everything in the world is evil. I don't have a child, nor do I have a god kid, but I have nieces and I have nephews. If someone was to hurt me and then hurt them, I'm not speaking in puzzles and riddles on Instagram. I'm telling exactly what happened, when it happened, how it happened. I'm not tagging Essence or the Shade Room. I'm just letting it out.
Right.
So there's that on that. And we can talk about it in the comments if y'all want to.
She right. So now I understand. Somebody's having a mental breakdown, and that's okay. That's completely okay. Somebody's literally, let me see if this has music to it.
Beyonce's little sister, Solange Knowles, just posted a
I don't have time for you either. Somebody's having a mental breakdown, and that's okay. That's all I have for you. There's no need to do a reading on Beyonce, y'all. I think, oh, not that y'all are asking me, I'm just saying, I think shame on you if you are not investing in Hoodoo, Yoruba education, Ifa, or Haitian education. I think it's so sad. Like, that's our black deities. If we can deal with Roman gods that they teach us in school and Greek deities, then no, I'm going to invest in my own culture because the information is there. It's available to you. Now, yes, Black Americans are a little confused. I get it. Just find your way back home and educationally study some deities and find out which ones you're attracted to. I am attracted to Yamaja. I am very much attracted to Oya. I love Oya. Oya is the fighter. She'll kick your ass. But she's not one of the original ones that came over. Oshun was one of the original ones that came over. She was the only female that came over. And I love Oshun, but everybody loves Oshun. And I'm not sure if everybody understands what a feisty, fierce woman Oshun really is. She's not just pretty, not a pretty girl. She was a pretty girl. She is a pretty girl. But Oshun will kick your ass. Keep fucking with her. You're going to see that pretty turn. And then when she's done, she's going to come right back to being pretty because that's who she is. And there's so many things that we could invest and talk to each other about. Like, of course, I would like to, but there's got to be a channel out there that's already teaching this. I don't want to dip into something I don't have enough knowledge about. But everyone that does have the knowledge, they want to keep it secret for some weird reason, or they want you to pay like $1,000, and fuck you for that too, y'all. No, this is free knowledge and you need to give it away for free. You'll get paid back in other ways. Oh, well, let me stop being so angry. I stay angry, child. What did Sissy say? Sissy, nothing to read aside from is this personal mentally ill. I agree with you. I agree with you, Sissy. Sounds like mental illness. She Rock is saying that chick ain't been around Bay for years. Why are we entertaining this? And as black people, that's the most disgusting part about us. Like, I don't even know how the Spanish got telemundos, telenovelas, because we like gossip and real life gossip. And I don't know, some of it is not worth. Now, I did hear something about Gucci Mane, but you ain't heard it from me. I heard Gucci Mane looked different before he went to prison. And then when he got out of prison, he looked different. So some people are questioning whether or not Gucci Mane has been cloned. I'm just saying, do your research. Y'all let me know. Anywho, give yourselves permission to look up all the deities in the African Yoruba, Ifa. Haiti has a lot of deities. Now, if you're going to deal with Haiti deities, oh my God, it goes on for days. I do like Esruli Dantor, I believe, is my favorite in Haiti, and Azon, who is the deity of commerce, which is what my personal company is named after, Azon. I love Azon. One thing about Black Africans, um, commerce is their thing. Haitian commerce is their thing. African Americans, given the right, commerce is your thing. So that's the one thing that ties us together for the females is commerce. We always will be selling something, some food, some jewelry, something. I love that. All right, I'm tired. I gotta go. I am available for a reading today. Let me show you the number to text 213-458-7408. And if you know of a channel that is teaching, oh, that's what I was going to do, about the African gods and goddesses, um, pass it on. We will all subscribe to that channel. The one thing about me, I am not selfish. I like to share others and what they have to offer. So, you all, some time ago, I looked at something that was so good. You know, I only watch YouTube. But I was watching this whole cartoon. No, this isn't going back far enough. I watch too much YouTube. If I find it, I will the Ori secret that transforms everything. This is one of the things that I would watch. Hmm. If I find it, I'll definitely pass it on. But it was a animation of all the Orishas and their purpose. And it was just animation, but it's a great start to begin to respect where you come from and why you act the way that you act. Like, which Orisha are you attracted to? Now, the only other Orisha that I am very much attracted to is Ogun. I love me some Ogun, child. So I do feel like it could be a daughter of Ogun, daughter of Oya, and a daughter of Yemaja. All right, I can't find it right now, but it's okay. Let me see something. This might be it. No. This might be a good one to share. I'll share this one, but I'm not sure if this is the one that I looked at, but I'll definitely get off the channel and look at it with y'all. Copy link. But this is a good example. I like animation, if you can forgive me, because it's just easy on the spirit. All right. I just put it. Oh, what are y'all saying? Oh, that's me. I just put it in the comment. Oh, you won't disrespect any Orisha. I think not investing is more disrespectful. You won't disrespect them. I promise you. They're going to give you so much grace, just like God gives you grace when you make mistakes. Mm-mm. Don't operate under fear. This is not our people. I mean, if you really, really think about it, they're not here to hurt you. If anything, the white man has hurt your ass. So come back to color. Question: if I feel more connected with my Indian, oh no. Oh, take your Indian. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Stay with your Native American Simolees. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay with them. If that's what you feel more connected to, please. I said the other day, during a reading on Three Eye Atlas, the only culture that has never done anything against each other is the Indians, native Indians, all over the world. Wherever they have been or landed, they're the only ones that have never done anything against themselves or against other cultures. So, no, if you feel connected to your Indian culture, oh, that's so much better. I love that. Let me see what Sissy has to say. You can be a devotee of an Orisha, but only an initiated priest or priestess can do the ritual that determine who has your head at the time. I hear that, Sissy. And I'm not asking anyone to do protocol. That's not what I'm asking. Because to be honest with you, the Africans don't let the Americans in. So we're not always going to know how to get what we need. I'm saying learn about it. And if you, being an outsider of the religion, feel connected, then I'm going to go with that. Remember, I have no rules. And when we start talking about the rule of this, and there's a lot of rules, which I didn't want to bring up, but Once you initiate in a certain culture, you can't eat certain foods. Some people got to shave off their heads. Like, I don't like any of that. I don't believe in any of that. But I get that that's the culture. But all I'm asking everyone to do is invest in the education of. Ain't nobody got to be initiated. I already know these are a lot of rules, and the rules are okay. I get it culturally. I get it. But from the outside looking in, some of us might just want to learn about it, and we might want to love what we learn about. But if we got to go with all the rules, then y'all are stopping me from loving this woman. You're stopping me, and no one can stop me. That's all I'm saying. But I get it. I understand the rules, but I didn't want to bring all that up because I don't want to intimidate people with all the rules. Yes, you can honor many deities, but do it with awareness of their energy and respect for their domain. It's like having multiple members or guides. They each have something unique to teach you, to offer you, to learn from. And I don't want the rules to stop us all from learning about the forgotten culture that Americans don't have. All American has is the Bible, and we've got the side of the Bible that says you better fear God. And it's like, what? Fuck you. Like, I don't fear God. I realize that God wants me to be the God. God wants me to operate like him. God does not want us to be fearful, but the way the white man gave it to us, he wants us to be fearful, and then he wants us to call him Lord. I get it. I get it, Babalao. I get it. I get it. But I'm telling you, that's not what I'm asking for any of us to invest in right now. Investing in the deep culture, I feel like that comes later. I think right now, trying to figure out how you can educate yourself more in these deities that are widely available to us now. My mama didn't have this information, but I bet you if my mama did, she would have went in that direction, right? The American side didn't have it, but the Caribbean side, they held on to it. They would put Saint Benedict, and beside Saint Benedict was an Orisha. So they would still be praying to the Orisha, but showing the white man, oh, look, we're honoring Saint Benedict, but Americans didn't have that. So we got lost. You're correct, Tracy. Ogun, as a head Orishan, often guides a person towards standing strong, taking action, cutting through challenges, because he lives in a forest, while also protecting them spiritually. That's amazing. That's amazing. So I'm just asking, you're right, Sissy. I want to be a devotee of an Orisha, and that might be my limitations. I get it. I don't want to go further. I don't know if I have to go further. I know one motherfucking thing. I'm not shaving my head off. And then for some you have to shave your head off. I don't like that because something tells me that is no longer, if you don't mind me saying, but I'm a little ignorant. Like, why do women have to shave their heads off? Like, is that a little bit of colonization in there? I don't know. But I also think that, oh, and then once you are initiated, I think for like a year or something like that, if Yamaya doesn't eat fish, which I'm not saying she doesn't, I don't know enough, then you can't eat fish for a whole year. Some people can't eat chicken. Some people get, I'm like, oh my God, the fucking rules. Where are these rules coming from? So I don't like all the rules. I'm like, oh shit. I just want to learn about the Orisha. I just want to be happy that I've given myself time to step out of a crooked religion like Christianity that has taught me to fear my own God. And I just want to step into something strong and gritty and grounded and powerful. I just want to do that. And I want to do it without the rules. I got all the rules in Christianity, and these rules suck. They suck. And they suck for black people, and white people use the rules against us. Only MAGAs can be Christian. Like, oh my God. Like, I believe in Jesus Christ. I do believe that Jesus walked the earth. The Jews don't talk about rules. They got their own set of rules. No, no. I'm just telling everybody, having fear of African deities is the worst thing that you could do. Invest in the education of, not what goes beyond that. Because if something goes beyond that, you, the individual, is going to be drawn deeper into the culture. The door will open wide for you so that you can get in there and learn everything that you can, and it'll be beautiful and it'll be amazing and yada, yada, boom, boom, boom. But how do you even know you want to get in there if you don't study the deities? These deities, the deities are very, very, very powerful. Very. And you need to figure out if any of these deities is following you, watching over you. What are you attracted to? Right? Like, everyone believes you need to be afraid of Allegra. And there's different names for Allegra depending upon who we're talking to. Again, I don't have time for all the different names, right? But Allegra can be a trickster for the greater good. And sometimes Allegra will come in and trick you just to see where your moral compass is. Like, you can't walk around acting all high and mighty, because Allegra will throw a trick in there and see if you take it. And so I don't fear Allegra, because I think life is about bumpy roads, right? Look at Wendy. What happened to her could be Allegra. Allegra probably said, hey, you act all high and mighty. I'm going to put you on a Real Housewives show. Let's see if you hold on to your morals. And she's African, so she knows. She knows these deities. She knows Alegba. I don't know if she pronounces it that way, but she knows there's a trickster out there. And that's not for evil. He is not evil. He is like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And he lights that cigar up and presents you with an opportunity and see how you handle it. She failed. Not that she can't come back and be a better person. Let's give her grace. But she did fail. All right. What else are we saying? I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you some resources via YouTube from a verified source. Thank you, Sissy. I would love that. Thank you. Yes. God accepts me how I am. Clothes, food, restrictions, etc. are of man. Right. Rules are why I side-eye most of these religions. Every religion got all these rules. I get it. Okay. Rules are meant as punishment. They're guidelines to align your life. Rules aren't meant as punishment. They're guidelines to align your life, energy, and choices with blessing and protection of the deity. And I get it. I'm not saying no, I'm not talking about the rules. I'm saying I want people to get in spite of the rules. I don't want people to not get in, because that's part of the trickery too, right? Part of the trickery is the white man teaching us that the Orishas are bad for us. You should be scared of the Orishas. And so once we start to study and realize it's all these rules, we might not want to study it. So no, I'm not against the rules. I'm against the love of learning something that was taken away from the lost tribe. We're the lost tribe. So another way you can do this, you can get a spiritual court reading, and that's not expensive at all. Girl, you better give me some info. What's a spiritual court reading? What? For me, or for, are you saying for Wendy, get a spiritual court? Let me know what you're talking about. Because, maybe, Sissy, maybe that is something. Didn't we talk about this? Maybe that's your spiritual creative growth. Maybe that's something you need to step into. Didn't we talk about this already? I don't know. But maybe this is something that, you got the power, you got the sun's energy. People would listen to you. Maybe we need to talk about what you can do to help. Maybe it's time for you to do your thing. I'm going to send you somebody's YouTube channel, and I bet you could do something, but coming from being inside the African culture, because this person is not inside the African culture, but she's doing an amazing job. I think she's doing an amazing job. No, what's eye magic? What's eye magic? Y'all about to keep me here forever. What the hell is eye magic? Okay, y'all are talking in codes now. What's low, egg, and what's for you? Laugh out loud. Egg. My butt can't type. You call that eye magic? I've done egg magic. You call it eye magic? I've done egg cleansing, and I've also done. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I've written on my egg, and I've done some magic by writing on my egg. Is that what you mean? Egg magic. Oh yeah, egg magic. Well, I taught egg cleansing, but then personally, I did an egg magic by writing what I wanted on my egg. And then, did I boil the egg? Yeah, and then I boiled the egg, and then I boiled the egg with cola nut and busy. Yeah, I did that. Yes, you were going to do it on Sunday. No, I did the egg cleansing. I did the egg cleansing. But there's another egg magic I can show you all. I'll do another egg magic on Sunday. But I did do the egg cleansing. I did. Just let me see if I can find it. I got to get out of here because they won't let me cut up this video if it goes longer than 2 hours. See, if we talk magic, y'all like this shit. This channel needs to turn into all stuff. Sissy, I need you to talk African. Dead ass. Dead ass. Let me know if you're interested. I could help you. I did it 2 weeks ago, but I actually have two videos. This is when I was a little chunky. I liked myself chunky. Share video. Copy. I'm going to post both of them in the feed, okay? She rocks. Now I'm going to post it for you. This is the first one is from 2 weeks ago. And the second one was 5 years ago. And it got 3,000 views. What do you see in the bread, Melissa? What image do you see in the bread? I'm not good at scrying. Tell me what you see. Oh, I did an egg cleansing for the coronavirus to get that disease the fuck up out of you. I remember that. And then I did an egg cleansing just to see if there's any magic put on you. Melissa, what image do you see in the bread? Millicent, I mean. Oh my goodness, Millicent. What image do you see in the bread? All right, but I did it, sweetie. All right, guys, I better get up out of here. If anybody wants a reading with me, you know the routine. 213-458-7408. All right. Text me for an amazing psychic reading. 213-458. What's happening here? 213-458-7408. All right. All right. I am going to get up out of here. I still have my horoscopes to do. Thank you all. Love you. Look at the horoscopes. My next one up is Taurus. And don't forget my All Leo channel. All the Leos are going to go on the All Leo channel. All right, guys? All right. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So today. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.